Good morning, class.
Good morning, Mr. Zeke.
All right, my expectation is that we are going to be entering the class silently once I see everybody's shoulders up against the wall, their hands at their side. I'll know that you're ready to enter. All right, you have 10 seconds to enter silently. Take your seat and be ready to begin the do now. All right, you can enter now. Go. Everybody's doing a great job. Nicole, we're entering silently. Very good. My table over here did a great job. All right, we're looking up at the board, ready to begin our do now. Our do now is on the board. What I'm going to ask you guys to be doing this morning is you're going to be working with your table partners at a voice level of 2 to draw a baseball field. And once you've drawn this baseball field, I want you to identify different shapes you see in the field. So if you need an example, I have a previously done student drawing of what I expect this work to look like. Do you see how they've drawn the baseball fields? Now you can either choose to draw a picture of different shapes within the baseball field that you see, or you can write it on the side.
That's a baseball field?
All right. I would like it if my friend Megan would be our timekeeper and keep track. Could you set 3 minutes for everybody?
Sure.
Thank you, Megan. I think it might be a good idea if you started with pencils and then moved to the magic markers. Let me see. If you have any confusion of what the field looks like, I'm going to leave this drawing up here
Do you want to draw?
so that you can refer to it, since I think it's a pretty impressive field.
Thank you for the. I have a question.
Yes.
Because I'm the
So I don't know.
Oh, that's true. Since you are the timekeeper,
First, we're going to draw the baseball field. And while you're drawing it, I want you to keep in mind the different shapes you see inside that field.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. So my timekeeper, how's
Yes.
the time look?
Good. We have 2.5 minutes.
All right, guys, so we're halfway there.
is it okay if I don't have a
Close.
draft field?
It's all
What do you
right.
think?
Yeah,
Huh?
that looks really
Uh-huh.
great, Nicole.
Oh,
I
thanks.
like what you're doing here. You guys can talk as a group too. I would think that would be a good idea.
Okay. What do you-
Share each
how
other's
stupid
input.
was that?
Yeah, see, show.
Can you show me how
There's a little like pictures now.
Or should I
You
have
guys-
Rebecca?
Be like a circle.
I think you guys are doing a great job of working together. This looks like a really good baseball field.
That's awesome.
Square. Yeah.
All right,
Have
guys.
you been to a baseball game
We're
before?
counting down. We have
Who's your team?
in 10 more seconds, we should be completing this task. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's have our pencils down, ready to share. So can anybody share with me a shape that they found in the baseball field? Yes, Rebecca?
A circle.
A circle? Where did you see the circle?
It's like the dugout little area, like the circle field.
The whole field is sort of a circle.
Sure.
All right, yeah, that's a good one. Anyone else want to share? Yes, Isha?
I think it's a triangle.
Where do you see a triangle?
I see a triangle in the whole thing.
The whole thing. Oh, you mean the infield. So
Yeah.
you see a triangle in the infield. All right, let's get one more. Do you guys have a shape that you'd like to share at this table?
I think you have
So
one
you're
on
working
your
hard.
shirt. So home plate is a hexagon.
Oh, how did you
Right.
come up with that?
Well, I counted the sides. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. 5 is a pentagon, but yeah, that is that is one way that we find objects. No, I thank you for taking a risk. I think you did a really good job, and that's a tricky shape. So we're going to talk a little bit more about different shapes in this class, and one way to decide and determine what a shape is by counting the sides. But another one is to look at angles. So we're going to review angles from last week. And I'm going to ask you guys to recall for me the 3 angles we talked about. There was first a right angle. Can anyone show me what a right angle looks like using your arms? All right. What degree was a right angle at? You remember, Rebecca?
90.
90 degrees. How about an acute angle? Can we see what an acute angle would look like with your arms? And what did we say about acute angles?
They're small.
They're smaller than 90. And then there was one last one.
Obtuse.
Let's see obtuse with our arms. All right, that's great, guys. So the next step is, if we took our angles and we want to make them into triangles, I'm going to model for you the first one. It's using this right angle. You see, if we add another line here, then it's a triangle. And that would be a right triangle. Now, I would like to see if somebody would be willing to come up here and see if they can make a triangle out of this acute angle. Would anyone be willing to come up on the board and help me? Yes, Isha? Would you like to call on somebody to do the obtuse angle?
Yes. Meg.
Thank you, Megan. That's right. That's the obtuse angle. All right, so we've talked a little bit about how angles can determine a shape, and we talked a little bit about how sides can determine a shape. So this is, everybody, let's say it together,
Right triangle.
is a right triangle. The one
Beep
below
beep,
it
beep beep.